In this video, we explain the Dashboard tab. The Dashboard is an executive type of interface that aggregates and summarizes AI data and displays snapshots of the overall situation in IT operations at a given point in time. We're not concerned with individual job stream runs. Instead, we're presented with a high-level view of totals, broken down into three main categories: completed, ongoing, and forecasted. Using the dashboard, we're able to see totals for past, current, and future executions and evaluate the overall workload in one place. In order to better structure our data, we rely on business areas, which makes sense. While executives will want a complete picture of the current situation, individual teams and departments need to drill down into their own batch data. We're able to create any number of views. The main view shows all the data for all active business areas, but we're able to create new views with filters so as to focus on specific business area groups and subgroups. Each group is an active link, which we can click to drill down into the lower levels of the data. We'll show how to use the filter functions, which make it possible to design specific custom views that focus on those areas that require special attention. This is the dashboard. We're in the main view tab called Today's Runs. It shows all available business areas. The interface has three status panels: completed, running, and forecasted. Lower down, we see totals for each business area with time of last completion and the relative status in each major status group. AI natively determines if job streams are early, on time, or late, and this breakdown is reflected in each status column. This is the main purpose of the dashboard. At a glance, we're able to evaluate the relative performance of our IT operations for each department and team. Every view that you create has the last run link. You can click this link to display a Gantt type analysis view of the last job stream that ran, along with start and end times and dates. This is explained in the module dedicated to the Analysis tab. The business area and status breakdown is available in the form of clickable links. Clicking these links will allow you to drill down into the data you're interested in seeing. Clicking the actual numbers automates the creation of a new view dedicated to that specific data point. We'll show this a bit later. For now, we'll explore a specific business area. In this production environments, business areas have lower-level embedded business areas. We can click on one of them to access the data that pertains specifically to that team. Views all have a simple navigator at the top that lets you move back and forth in the business area levels. Views have an advanced filtering mechanism. Let's take a look at it. The purpose of the filter is to filter out certain data points and make our views more focused. For example, teams might decide to consider job streams that have the critical marker in their definitions. This type of filter applies to other types of data points like business area cycles. We can also reduce the scope of the view by removing completed jobs, jobs in progress, and forecasted jobs. In the case of past and future, we can use the default last and next 12 hours or widen those time ranges with hard values. By now, you should be familiar with business areas. You're aware that they can be given cycles matching their assigned batch windows. This is common in organizations that require sales to process between, say, 7 p.m. and 1 a.m., finance between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., logistics between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m., and so forth. This is a feature of interest for department managers who want to see ongoing operations for the current processing cycle, what completed or failed in the previous cycle, and what's forecasted in the next. The dashboard roll-up filter lets you do this, and our community of dashboard users enjoy this feature very much because it gives them a high level of focus on what they really want to see: yesterday's, today's, and tomorrow's batch cycles, with no regard for the rest, which they rarely care about anyways. We're able to select individual business areas in our views and focus on those areas of the organization. Finally, we can define views for individual target jobs, which is the most granular filter we can apply to the dashboard view. The Today's Runs view now has a filter on a specific business area. Users can create an unlimited number of views so as to make access to certain data points more permanent. We can create a new view, give it a name, apply the filter, and then navigate from one view to the next and see the data of interest. You're able to create views dynamically using individual data points. You can just click the number you want to see in the new view and AI automatically creates a monitoring view with the details for that data point displayed. More information about this detailed view can be found in the video on the Monitoring tab.